Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and it is time for gas today. So, first of all, there's still a couple of days left to enter the Cracking the Cryptic competition. That's quite important because I will forget to mention it tomorrow. So, that gives you a chance to join us on Patreon to download the Cracking the Cryptic competition and to have a go at it. There is still a chance, and then we will bring you something new on the 1st of next month, I guess. Don't know what that's going to be yet. So, looking forward to seeing all the late entries flood in, as often happens. Anyway, that is on Patreon. Don't forget all of our apps, which include 2 gas, genuinely approachable Sudoku apps. And that is all available in the links under the video. So loads of apps, 100 puzzles in each app, 60 puzzles in the gas apps, and all by the great constructors we will be following again in the channel from the Discord server today. So what I'm going to do is read out the blurbs from the Discord server and then have a go at the puzzles as fast as possible. Actually, this reminds me, last gas video, I struggled with the first puzzle by Philip Newman and took 8 minutes plus over an anti-king, anti-knight construction. Several of the comments said, oh, I saw the trick immediately and was able to finish. The trick I think they're referring to was the fact that I believe that in an anti-king, anti-knight puzzle, you end up with full roping. That is, within every set of 3 boxes in a row or column, the 3 digits down each segment of the column tend to be, what's up with my light? Tend to be the same. Now, I'm in a bit of a dilemma, to be honest, because one of the principles of the channel is that we talk you through all the deductions we make, and we only use logical deductions. And that is compromised, I suppose, a little in gas videos because I'm solving as fast as I can. But I still won't use uniqueness in a gas video, and by the same token, I won't use a general principle that can't be explained relatively easily. Maybe it can by experts, but I'm not even 100% certain myself that full roping has to occur in an anti-knight, anti-king. It probably does. But if I just assumed that and carried on, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing it. So there we go. That's why I went about it in as methodical and logical a way as I felt was fair, and probably why it therefore took me well over the 6 or 6.5 minute time that had been set. So, I don't know. It's an interesting one to ponder for me. What is up with the light, honestly? Gonna need a new one of those as well. That's very annoying. No, can't fix it. Right, you'll just have to have this slightly darker version of me, probably for several videos. Anyway, that was just something I wanted to say about the last gas video. Now, the point of these times is that there are hat times awarded for fast solves. There's a 1 hat time for a relatively fast solve, which I did get even on that puzzle by Philip, and a 2 hat time for a very fast solve. Then there's a dinosaur if you have a slightly slower time. And let us now get to today's puzzles. We will be solving puzzles, or days 741 to 745 on the gas. These are from about a month ago, and they start with The Middle by Bill Murphy, which was this puzzle that's on the screen. And Bill says what? Bill says, as it inspired today's puzzle from me, in exciting news, Clover and I recently made Sudoku for the Indian Sudoku Championships, along with some other icons from this server. The puzzles are available for purchase over on Logic Masters India, and the link is given in the Discord server. And in other exciting news, I ordered it for Gas's 2nd birthday, but it only arrived yesterday, so it brings me joy to say that the dinosaur for today's pencil mark Sudoku is me. And there is Bill in his dinosaur mask. Fantastic. He is the dinosaur today. which is highly respectable. Very good effort, Bill. Just what we want to see. Okay, that is a surprise today. And let me just get back and carry on. Thank you to my Patreons for helping with bills, but also enabling me to do silly bits. Right, the rules for this puzzle. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits marked in cells are all possible candidates for that cell. And the dinosaur is a very, very cool Veterupristisaurus. Is that what that dinosaur mask is? Fascinating. Right. Then we shall go back to Philip's first puzzle, Sniped. Philip, my nemesis, says, today's gas and arrow Sudoku should have been posted sooner. Blame at Shy, who she posted an interesting nerd snipe in theory and programming. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits along arrows must sum to the circled total. Digits may repeat if allowed by other rules. And the dinosaur is a snipe-hunting Sonidosaurus. And then we will go on to Pseudo Curve by Clover. Today's puzzle is just a tiny little fella. And like all other tiny things such as scorpions, poison dart frogs, and flesh-eating bacteria, it's completely harmless. Fill each 3x3 region with the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each. And digits mustn't repeat along the curved length 9 lines along the curved length 9 lines indicated by the lines outside of the grid. Wow. So I've done that before, but not with such a small grid, and intriguing. The dinosaur is a wee winter note titan. Lots of these dinosaurs are titans. Good to know. And then we'll be going on to Big Feelings by Bill Murphy. Today's intro and Hat Time too, I guess. Brought to you by Mark Goodliff, getting his second fastest time for a 9x9 on a classic of mine in his last video, only besting it by 1 second on a Sam Kappelman Lines classic. I did not know either of those facts. That's interesting. Do you ever see those people getting ridiculously quick times on classic Sudoku in the Discord and YouTube comments and go, what do they know that I don't? I'm going to tell you the secret that those people don't want you to know, but because Mr. Goodliff clearly doesn't need it, I'm going to put it under a spoiler so he won't read it. And you're right, I won't. So there's a spoiler posted secret in the gas video, in the Discord server, which is clearly the secret to fast times on classics. And then Bill says, now that that's just between us, let's just carry on, shall we? Normal Sudoku rules apply, and the dinosaurs of rooming Veterupristisaurus. That's the same dinosaur again, only it's rooming this time. And a classic to do that. And then we'll go on to Shuriken by Philip Newman. It's the first day of summer. I live in Texas. Our AC is out. I'm making this intro short so I can get back downstairs where it's very slightly cooler. I would not like to be in Texas in midsummer. Well, first day of summer is kind of midsummer. It's the solstice. Today's gas is an 8x8 irregular Sudoku. Normal 8x8 irregular Sudoku rules apply, which means place a digit in each cell such that each row, column and outlined region contains each digit from 1 to 8 exactly once. The dinosaurs are melting Meorosaurus, and our sympathies go out to Philip. But if you're very lucky, as in the UK, a glorious summer will turn into like a beautiful June. Sun and heat throughout will turn into a fairly miserable July with cloud cover and rain throughout. Apparently our good weather returns in August, which feels some way away. Anyway, I can't even imagine what the heat is like in Texas. It doesn't bear thinking about to me. I'm just going to get rid of that Bill picture because otherwise I might get little bloops from Discord. There we go. Now, let's go back to the Bill puzzle, and we are going to restart the clock each time, see how we do on the time, and then compare with the times in, which I haven't read yet, in the blurbs for the hats. Okay, let's have a go at the middle by Bill, which is candidates. Yes, okay. So, There's no 9 candidated in the central box, so that's going to let us move around a bit. Oh yeah, I'm able to use Sven's magic work and delete candidates. Oh, that's good. 6. If there's 2 candidates in each of these cells in the center, every time we get a digit, it must eliminate another one. Excellent. I'm not sure if what I said there was a sequitur, but that's the trouble with solving at speed under a little bit of pressure. Yeah, lots of these are just pointing at each other and sorting themselves out, which is nice. That's a 2, that's a 9, yes, this is a 6, that figures out 7. Can't do those other 2 at the top. That's a 9. Now, we can't have 1 there. Ah, that must be a 2, 8, that's 4. That's a 7. That now is 5 and that's 2, and I don't see how to do that yet, so we'll get back to that. Now it's sort of classic Sudoku. I'm dying to know what the trick Bill recommended was. It was probably a joke. Anyway, I haven't solved any digit here since I've got to this point. This is ridiculous. Come on. Okay, I'm going to start pencil marking because I don't see what else to do. Oh, 5 in that row. 5, 9, 1, 8. The good thing about pencil marking is you start doing it and suddenly things come along and whap you in the face with a wet fish to tell you what you're looking at. There we go, 9, and that fixes the last candidate. This looks like a naked single cell. I like those when they're spotted. That gives 5 in the corner. 4, 3, and 6. No, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 7, 9. Keep looking at the wrong things. That's a naked single. 8 as well. I wonder if there's some symmetry going on with the naked singles. Quite likely. I should be looking for it, but unfortunately I can't just train my brain to go for that instead. 3, 4, 6 in column 4. They're done. 2, 1, 8, 7. It's weird. This isn't collapsing at all. Okay, back to the corner marks. 2 in one of those, 5 in one of those, 4 in one of those, and there must be one, yeah, 9. 9 is actually placed there. No, it's not. That is not a 9. You muppet. It's a 7, and it's there. That's better. 1, 8, 8, 9, 6, 7, 5. 4, 2, 1, 8, 5. This is a 9, 6 pair. Okay, I think we're on to this now. 3, 7, 8 along the bottom row. Finishes box 8. Everything but one pair done in box 7. Gonna have to get some water before I start the next one, I think. 5, 1 pair at the top. Seven, 8, 4, 5, 9, 2 and 6. 1, 3 pair that's not resolved. Let's go up the side. 2, 1, 5. Now I can do 3, 7. Pick up the 5, 1 on the way down to 3, 1, and then 2, 1 at the bottom. There we go. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. The hat time for that puzzle was 6.5 minutes, so comfortably within. Sorry, it took me a while to see. Right, next I will go on to Sniped by Philip, but I will get myself something to drink first. Sorry about this. Well, that was a longer break than intended, probably about as long as the solving time of Bill's puzzle, because I suddenly found I had to do the bins. You don't want to hear about this nonsense. Right, we're looking next at Sniped by Philip Newman. Arrow Sudoku and normal arrow rules. Going to restart the puzzle now to check my time. Let's go. So what's going on here? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this is minimal along the arrow to make exactly 9 in the circle. Haven't seen an arrow like that in a while. Now 1, 2, 1, 2, and oh no, yeah, and 2 would give 8. So there's a degree of freedom there that I wasn't expecting. That is 2 or 3. Oh no, it can't be 2. There goes the degree of freedom up in smoke. So we've got lots of 1, 2 pairs. In fact, this is going to disambiguate them all. 2, yes it is. It's going to do all of them. That's lovely. 2, 1. That is a great structure to start with. I think that is right. Just checking my maths. Feels right. Okay, that now has to be 2, 3, 4 because we can't have a 1 in the box. Gives us 9. And that's all the longish arrows. But this has to be at least a 5. And that has to be at least a 3. And that can't be more than 8. Oh, that's very nice. There we go. So this is a 4-5 pair. That's a 9. This now has to be a 3-4 pair leading to a 7. Ah, it's very clever. It's very well set up. I don't think these arrows are going to be quite as informative. No, that may not be fair. 3 and 4 or 3 and 5 here, leading to 7 or 8 in the circle. Now, let's get on with some Sudoku suddenly, just to change the pace up a bit. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9 is placed in that box. Then we've got a 6, 7, 8 triple, where this can't be 8 and this can't be 7. Anybody else having trouble seeing through the arrows this time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. 1 in this box is fixed. There must be a final 1 in the grid. It's in the corner. Just noticed a 6, 7, 8 triple. Is that any use? I guess it means these are from 3, 4, 5. The only 2 in this row, in this column, has to be there. That's a bit of a surprise. I was wondering about 2 in this box, but I'm not going to have a go at that yet. Oh, 2 in box 2? Well, 2 can't be in there, so now I can do 2 in box 3. And 2 there. And I guess we finish off the 2s with another 2 also down in the southwest corner, not the very corner this time. Now that's at least 3, 4 again. No. Well, it doesn't have to have a 3 on it this time. 2, 1, 9, 8, 3. How are we going to get the rest done? 4, 5, 6, 7 still to go in column 4. Oh, there's a 3 looking at that cell now. Didn't spot that. That's not a 3. We have to have a 3 on this arrow. It's there. Now, how are we getting on for 3s? I just said we don't have to have a 3 on that arrow, and I think I'm still right. There is a 3 there and a 3 there. That's an X-wing on 3s, which gives me 3 in the bottom row. But it doesn't sort out 3 in this row. Now, what about this? Now this can only be 3, 4 or 3, 5. So there is a 3 here. It's got to be there. 4 or 5 there. 7 or 8 in the circle, which can't be a 9 now. This is classic Philip. It starts easily and beautifully, and then you're suddenly struggling around trying to find the next move. 9s. One of those is a 9, and one of those, I'm willing to bet it's in the circle, but I haven't proved that. 8 in one of those, and one of those, just going to corner mark it. 5 is down in one of those cells, and one of these, so 5 must be in one of those two. Oh, and it's not in these. This is a 3, 4 pair. Oh, that's going to be quite useful. 5 and 4. That gets 5 here. 6 there. I hadn't noticed that pair in the row. That can't be a 5, so the corner marking's helpful. We get a 5 there. Not anywhere else in the column. Now, up here, we've got 5, 7, and 8. That can't be a 4. That's the salient point. That's become an 8 in the circle. This is 4, 3. They're resolved. 5, 6, 7 to go in this column. That's 5 or 6. This must be 3 or 4, and it can't be 3. So we've got a 4, 5 arrow leading to 9 in the last arrow and circle combination. Right, now I think we should be going fine. We've got a 4, 6 pair along the top. That can't be 6, therefore. This is 3 in the corner, only place it can be. Time to have a party. 6 or 7 there, that's 8. 1, 4, 8, 5, 2, 3, 9 is there, and a 6, 7 pair. That is also 6 or 7, so a pair in the box leading to 5 in this corner. 5, 1, 8, 2, 9, 3, that's 6 or 7. 6, 7 pairs everywhere now. 3 and 4 are resolved. Another 6, 7 pair. But these are resolved, and that might fix quite a lot of 6, 7 pairs in the puzzle. It really does. 6, 7, 6, 7. Now, along this row, that's become a 7. 5 and 8 must be right-ins. We get a 6. 4 and 8 down here. 4 and 6 at the top. 7 and 8. That's now a 7. 6, 7, 8 down here. Go 8, 6, 7. And I've got one more digit. There we go. 6 minutes 40. You just never know with Philip. I've missed it. The 2 hat time was 6.5 minutes. Philip is my nemesis again. 1 hat for me there. 10 seconds too slow. Was that really that easy? You're a cruel man, Philip. You really are. Wow. Anyway, we carry on. We get on the horse again and we go to Pseudo Curve by Clover. Restart my time here. Okay, these are weird. 2, 8, 5, 1, 6, 7, 9, 4, 3. So those are 3, 4, 9. I'm looking at this curve at the moment. In fact, it goes out there, doesn't it? That's the point. Now, ones. I must be able to place 1 in this box because I've got 1s in the others. So that 1 rules out those. This 1 rules out those. So that's a 1. Now let's use this. 4, 1, 5. 3 and 2 aren't there, so they're down here. There we go. And this is an 8, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, triple. 4, 5, 6 there, but this 6 goes up there. So that's a 4, 5 pair. 6 in the corner. That's not a 3, obviously, now. And that's not an 8 on this curve. 6, 2, 8, 5, 1, 3. That is 4, 7, or 9. It's not 4 in the box, so the 4 on that curve is there. Now let's use the curve the 4's on. Yes, 2, 5, 1 at the start. Must be a 9 towards the end and a 6, 3 pair along here. 5 gives us a 4 there. This is a 5, 8 pair, so this one goes 5, 8, 1, 6, 4, 3, 2, 7, 9. That was very obvious in the box. Now that 2, 7 sees one of them, which fixes a bunch. This 6 sees that cell. Middle box done. 5 and 8. So this 5 sees one of them. Yes, it does. And then 8, 7, 9. 7, 8 see the top cell. 8 sees the middle cell. There we go. 2 minutes. And the hat time, thank you, Clover. The hat time is 4.5 minutes, so it is expected to be quick. I mean, this is a very rare puzzle for this channel, I guess, with only 18 digits needing to be filled in at all. When the number is normally 81. Anyway, we will have a look at Big Feelings by Bill. What do I need to know? Just classic, of course, yes. Let's have a go at this. So, 2, 4, 3. Ooh, the normal sorts of things I look at aren't giving me anything here. 4 must be there. and there. Let's keep doing 4s then. There and there. So that's all the 4s done. That's 3 now. So now I'm looking along the row, switching up 7 and 9. That's an 8. That's 1. That's 2. 5, 8, 9. We've got, yeah, we can do all of those in row 6. 8, 9, 5. That's a 6. Then we've got 5, 7, 9 here. I don't think they're resolvable based on what I've been looking at so far. 2, 8, 7 in the column. I'm going to need to find another number and chase it around the grid, I think. Let's just do some pencil marking till we get something. 7, 4, 7, 1, 6, 5, 8, 2. Ah, that is a naked 9. There we go. 9, 3. That's a 5. That's 8. That's 2. That's not 5. That's 5. 6 and 9 at the top. 1 and 7 here. They are done, so that's 7, 9 must have been done the whole time. That's 5 of the boxes finished. This is now a 1. This is now a 7. Right, that's good. 6, 1, 5, 4. Don't need that pencil mark or that one. 1 there, 5, 6. Let's do column 3 next because the symmetry seems to be doing the business now. 2, 9, 3, 1, 9, 3, and 2, 5, 8, 9, and down at the bottom 3, 7, 6, 9. There we go. 2 minutes and 9 seconds. So we're flying along now. The time limit for 2 hats was 5.5 minutes. So not bad there, but not challenging those times with the Sam puzzle or the previous Bill puzzle, which I think were 1 minute something. And then we'll go on to Shuriken next and battle with Philip yet again. Definitely my nemesis now. Okay, let's have a go at this 8x8 irregular. 8, 7, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what to do with these. 6 in the final column. I can place it. 3, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1 can't be there. They must be here. I'm really hoping I don't have to deal with that door. 5 and 8 there. 6 and 7 here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just going to pause my time. Right, a delivery to the wrong door. That's extremely annoying. Where were we? 2 and 1 must be there. 2, 1, 7, 6, 8. That's a 3, 4, 5 set. That's 6 or 7. I can't see how to resolve that. Looking down, I thought the perimeters were quite useful, but I'm not seeing it as much now. There's a 5 in one of those. Oh, 6 in this shuriken-shaped box. One of those is a 6. Got to be there. Okay, let's keep going. 6s. We've got the 5 right-hand ones. That makes that a 7 and that a 6. That's a 7. 6 in this box, I think, must be there. But that's left me without a 6 in the first column. So I have done something badly wrong there. When did I do it? Let's go back and think about 6s again then. So 6 there was right for the final column. Then 6 in this box was not as restricted as I thought. It's in one of those 3. Oh, what is up with me? Come on. I'm going to blame the interruption. Just as the sake. Oh, that is definitely 6 in this region. So that's 6 now. Okay, that's better. So, I mean, I can surely use 6 in that first box. No, I can't really. 6 is in one of those 2 cells. Okay, I can't finish off 6s. This is a 3, 7, 8 triple. That's a 5. 2, 5, 3, 7. One of those is a 1. I don't find this sort of puzzle easy at all. 8, 7, 6, 5. I don't like these shapes either. They're freaking me out. 6, 4, 2, 1, 3, 5, 8, 7. That is 7 or 8. That's not the sort of deduction that's going to help. 7, though, is in one of those cells. That's a better deduction. Or is it? It doesn't seem to be doing much. 8, 6, 5. Oh, I find these difficult. There's an 8 somewhere there. 6 has to be in one of those two in the column, does it? Yeah, it does. So that's not a 6. Since I got that, that's pretty obvious. Oh, 6s, you've been a false friend to me. 4 in this region is in one of those two. So it must be there. That's going to fix, it's not going to fix 8. Thought it was, it's not. 4 in the top region is in one of those two places. So I've got an X-wing on 4s there. That's not a 4, that's not a 5. 4 in this column, 2 possibilities. Bother, that's not a 4. So 4 in one of those and one of those. That's an important X-wing, isn't it? Yes, it means that 4 in this region is there. Okay. There were other ways of finding that. I didn't get them. These are from 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to get the hat time again here. Philip has done me again. Well, I'm not going to get the 2 hat time. Just have to struggle on and try and get the 1 hat time. 6, 4, 2, 1. I was just thinking, because of the interruption, I'm not even going to know what my time is at the end of this puzzle until I edit the video together. 5, 5. That gives a 5 in one of those two. So that's a big old X-wing on 5s. And the 5 in the first column must be there. I'm sure this... Oh, that's impossible. Ah! Oh, no. Why did I think it was an X-wing on 5s? Why did I put 5? Because of the top column. The top row. It does need a 5 in one of those two. And then, if that's right, and it is, there's nowhere to put a 5 in this column. Yes, there is, down there. You numpty man. Right, I think this is all right then. Oh, that's a 7. They're not. 1, 2, come on. Come on, just refocus a bit here. 3, 7 and 8 still to place. 2, 5, 3, 7. 1 is in one of those. Why don't the things I get placed help me? 7, 6, 5, 4. That's 2 or 3. That's 1 or 3. Those 5s are an X-wing there. I mean, I just can't even see the patterns in this puzzle. I find this, as you can see, very difficult. 1, 8. I mean, my goodness, this is really taxing me now. That is a naked 5. Maybe it's because I'm just not used to juggling 1 to 8 instead of 1 to 9. 2, 4 and 6 in this column. Annoying chocolate teapot triple. 1, 5, 8, 2, 3, 1, 5, 8, 7. So 2, 3, 4, 6 in the top row. That's 4 or 6. So this has to be 2 or 3. That places 6 here, not there. Six there. 6 must do one other 6 in the grid. No, I'm down to an X-wing on 6s for my last 2. That is part of a 7-8 pair. This is a 1-2 pair. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's not a 2. 14652. That's a 3 because of the 7-8 pair. 325. That's become a 1. That sorts those out. 7-8 there. Ooh, 8-3. 8-7. 4. 4. 4. That's 1 or 2. 6, 4. 3 or 7. 3, 5 or 7. 2, 6, 4. The 2 fixes that. 1, 7. These are from 3, 8 and 5. Yeah, 2, 1. That's a 7. That does 3, 8, 1, 3. These can't have a 3 in. 7, 2, 1, 8, 6, like that. 2 and a 4. Oh no, I've got 1 pair to go. 5 and a 3. There we go. Well, it says 10 minutes and 5 seconds, but I have a feeling the interruption reduces it to about 8 minutes 15 or something in that region. And the 2 hat time on that puzzle was 6 minutes. Okay, well, I must fall between 6 minutes and 12 minutes for 1 hat. And Philip has done me again twice, like an absolute kipper. I'm so bad at Philip Newman puzzles lately. Is that 3 in a row, or was there 1 in between where I managed the 2 hats? Hopeless. Well done, Philip. You are absolutely my master at the moment, and I will have to struggle to regain respect from my sensei. Thank you as always for watching us on Cracking the Cryptic. However poor the performance, we are delighted that you stick with us, and hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.